Okay. We on the air.
Aloha from Maui.
That's right. Okay.
Are you sure you're not moving out of the picture now? Because you just moved over.
I don't know if I'm not moving all this deck all together, but the view is
well,
so
don't
beautiful.
Don't you want to be in the picture?
Yes, I want to be in the picture. As long as you on the picture, that's what counts. I'm just the interviewer.
Well, we want the good-looking one at least in the picture.
You're funny, Freddie. Okay, tell me something about yourself, because what people need to know, you are a very interesting person on Maui.
Yes.
You are a global guy.
Global Media Productions.
That's
yes.
right.
My company is Global Media Productions, and we've been producing and promoting events and concerts and seminars and conferences over 25, almost 30 years.
Really, that long?
And we tour authors, lecturers, teachers of all sorts, Deepak Chopra, and
How about Wayne Dyer?
Wayne Dyer I've worked
How
with.
about Alan Cohen?
Eckhart Tolle, Alan Cohen.
Really? You know these people?
All these people I've worked with. Neil Donald Walsh. Most of the teachers from The Secret.
Not kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So and many of those I've brought to Maui and other islands, and I've produced events all over the world.
Wow.
In the past, was one of the producers of Live Aid in 1985, which was the biggest global concert, the biggest global event of all time, I believe, still to this day. And we raised $125 million, and we were on the air for 17 hours, and
wow, very impressive.
The whole world was watching at the same time, and that was quite a long time ago. I lived in Aspen for a good part of the 90s and produced for John Denver. We had an environmental symposium there every year called WindStar, Choices for a Positive Future, about sustainability, and we'd bring in speakers from all over the world, and we would do a concert, and we would have all these great presentations and 4 days of amazing magic in one of the more magical places like Maui. Aspen is extremely beautiful.
Never been to Aspen.
Well, like Maui, the presence of nature is very overwhelming.
The mountains,
yeah.
right?
And puts people's egos to rest, like celebrities and wealthy people.
Okay.
And so forth.
So now, how really this looks like? Like, let's get to the bottom of this whole thing. Who is really, let's say it's Wayne Dyer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is he calling you, contacting you, and
No,
says what?
Not at all. No. But I've done some events and produced and promoted some events with Wayne. But I would say about 2.5, maybe a year and a half ago, we did a series of days and events with Eckhart Tolle, who was the main host. He did a day with Ram Dass, and then he did a full day in dialogue with Wayne Dyer. And then he did 3 days just on his own, and that was out in Kaanapali.
Does he live in Kaanapali somewhere?
No, Eckhart was
Wayne.
Wayne does. Wayne lives in Kaanapali, yes. Eckhart was in, I believe, Vancouver, or that area.
Oh, yeah.
But he's considered buying property here, because he's friends with Oprah.
Oh, yeah. What about Oprah? Did you do anything with her whatsoever?
No, I've not done anything professionally with Oprah. Of course, I've seen her.
So she's slowly but surely buying Maui, right?
No, not at all.
I'm just telling you jokingly. No. But she will be farming. At least she will...
It's a good thing.
That's a very good thing.
Organic farming.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
For Hawaii, I heard, right?
We hope.
Oh, she didn't start yet?
Yeah, she's got it going here.
In Kula, right?
Kula.
Something is going on. The roads are improving.
She's done a lot to improve the whole area up there.
Did you notice that all the roads on Maui are actually getting improved now? To Lahaina, driving to Lahaina is like highway.
Oh, is
It's
that
getting
right? They're
better and better.
repaved, you mean?
Yeah.
Hmm. Because I believe they've been wanting and been talking about putting a new highway out there. Because that's
Yeah.
what they need.
Did you hear that they supposedly gonna build a hospital in Lahaina?
No.
No, I hope they will.
I'm surprised there isn't one. There's no hospital there?
I think it's only in Wailuku, isn't it?
No, it could be. No, that's the main hospital, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know too much about that, so I'm not gonna. But what I would like to know, which of these people made the biggest impression on you? Like you would love to work with someone,
You,
either Wayne Dyer or
well,
like a most interesting person.
the people who have impressed me the most are people like Dr. John DeMartini, um, Byron Katie. I spent a lot of time with before she became famous and popular. Um, I liked Eckhart. Do you want to take a little break?
No,
To see what we're doing?
no. I just want to show you closer so I know what I'm doing, Freddie.
Oh, well.
Oh, now we're talking.
Okay, then let's get serious. You know, I think for me, what I notice, having been around these people my whole adult life, and celebrities and movie stars and TV stars as well, because I was in the entertainment business and I was an actor when I was a child and young, and then I got into producing and.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then as I thought I was going to be like a big time Hollywood producer, sort of like thought I'd be like Steven Spielberg, but as it turns out, Steven Spielberg's doing a really excellent job of being Steven Spielberg, and he's covered that movie. So, at any rate, I kid, but I sort of have a love-hate relationship with the entertainment business in that I've sort of always been in and around it, and I love the art form of entertainment, but a lot of the people and a lot of the games that are played in Hollyweird, as I call it, I wasn't up for. So that's when I finally left Los Angeles. I lived in sort of Malibu, Santa Monica, Playa del Rey, Marina del Rey area there, Venice. I moved to Aspen in the 90s, and that's when I started producing for John Denver, and I basically never looked back from that point in terms of what Global Media Productions became about, which was producing events and promoting people and bringing people together to uplift the human spirit and to educate and to inspire people, but also to entertain them.
That's right.
So my favorite presenters are the ones who are totally inspirational as well as completely entertaining. So John DeMartini is definitely one of those, for sure. And, a lot of them I mean, Wayne is a fabulous presenter as well. Can't argue with Wayne Dyer. And in his day, Ram Dass was, when he was strong, he was when he was articulate before his stroke and so forth. He was certainly one of mine and many of our favorite teachers because of his vulnerability and transparency.
So Freddie, what is your latest gig?
Lately, I've got private clients that I'm working with, doing consulting and doing marketing and promotion consulting with. I have a Hawaiian artist that I'm in talks with, and we're exploring some possibilities of putting some dates together. Wonderful artist named Makana, and he can be seen on YouTube, Makana. Very deep, beautiful soul, who not only is an incredible musician, but writes the most beautiful words, and some with major political impact. In fact, one of them he sang for President Obama and many other presidents from other countries that were here in Honolulu a couple of years ago, about a year and a half ago, for the APEC convention. And Makana was one of the singers during the dinner, and he sang this sort of very politically,
Did we gain any points with that, with President Obama, as Hawaiians?
No.
Oh, come on, we should. when I was on Oahu.
Don't get me started about President
Why?
Obama.
I'm trying to get you started. Come on, Freddie. You gotta say something that will move these people about anything.
Who am I speaking to now? Am I speaking to the Polish people?
You speaking to the world.
To the world.
To the world. I have many viewers in Japan, Germany, believe it or not.
The world is a lot more educated about what's really going on with the political system here in the United States and globally, because it's all connected, than most Americans. Unfortunately, most Americans are pretty dumb and uneducated and are just concerned about if they can shop at Walmart, if they can buy McDonald's, if there's beer in the refrigerator and football on the TV. And as long as that's going and the cable's going and we got the internet porn and everything's hooked up and it's all good, we're living in the Matrix, baby, and everything's good. Life is good. So they know that. The powers that be know that. And of course, Obama is the perfect puppet to deliver the news in a way that the majority of the world can accept, because he's so lovable and he's so good looking and he's so charming and he's got such a great smile and he says all the right things and he's half white and half black. Doesn't get any better than that, folks, right?
Oh my God, this is so cool. This is so cool, Freddie, coming from your heart.
When the shit hits the fan, folks, and Obama becomes the world president, you'll know why. Because he was selected to be in the position that he's in.
You think? You think so?
Well, I don't know if it's going to look like.
You think that Putin will let him rule the world?
No, it's not about a power play. It's about, well, let me just say to this, because I know that the audience I'm speaking to is way more aware than most of my friends and most of the Americans, is if you remember the first Global 8, or was it the Global 20 conference that Obama attended right after his election, he was the rookie on the block, but yet all the press came out and there were all these reports about how Obama keeps saving the day. He put the French ambassador, or the French president, together with the Chinese president. They weren't getting along, and they had a discussion. He was mediating all this stuff. And then who gives the news conference? Who's chosen to make the public statement to the world at the news conference following this his rookie G8 conference? Obama is the one who delivers the report from what they all did these last 4 or 5 days.
And he is charming. I have to give it to him.
He's gorgeous. He's charming, and we want to believe him. He's got a beautiful wife, a great family.
Yeah.
He's got the perfect look, doesn't he?
And he's from Hawaii.
And isn't he even? He's such an even-tempered guy.
Oh yeah. He never gets upset.
Right.
On the
so
camera.
He's not going to get upset. When the world is upset, he's going to look right in the camera and he's going to say, folks, just calm down. Everything's going to be all right. Just give us 3 days. On Monday, the banks will be open. We'll get back to you. We're going to fix everything. Just put your guns down. Be peaceful. Just relax. Be good to your neighbors. And everything's going to be fine. And you'll all be able to go shopping again in just a week. Just relax.
Exactly. In Walmart.
In Walmart. Walmart will reopen. It'll just be a little different system. A little different monetary system. A little different. Everything's going to be okay. Just relax.
Freddie, thank you very much. This is the part 1. I will be happy to have the part 2 on some separate issues, because you see so many of them and you kind of touched a little of everything, which I'm very grateful. Thank you. My pleasure. And
Maui, signing off. Aloha.
Aloha. Thank you.